Hi, I'm Sarah from DeMaria Duo.
And I'm Carmen from DeMaria Duo.
And today our friends from COBIZI sent over this sturdy, heavy-duty 10 by 20 tent.
Now this thing is massive and it's very heavy, so it is designed to do a more than one person to lift this. I tried to carry it myself, it is quite heavy. We're gonna unbox it so we can show you how it comes pre-assembled, and we'll take out all the pieces so you can see what's going on. So let's get into it. So right off the bat, Sarah and I are pulling out some of the side pieces. These are mesh and they are waterproof. They're very heavy duty. They have Velcro on them, so that way they're easy to attach to make life a whole lot easier.
It's gonna keep bugs out.
Oh, absolutely.
The fun in.
And that's the objective, because when you set up for your party, the last thing you want is uninvited guests, which are those bugs. And it comes with, all right, so we got some styrofoam here. We have a nice case for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
It has wheels on the bottom so that once it's securely in there and zippered, you can roll it. Maybe
which will be very helpful. Yeah, and then it looks like it has a pocket on the side here for some additional stakes or whatever else you need to put in. Now here is the frame itself. Let's go ahead and lift that out.
Very sturdy, very heavy.
Let's go ahead and put your end down. We'll stand it up here.
And everything left in the box. We have some stakes. Those will be very helpful on a windy day. There's also some instructions included in here. And completely unsure what these are, but we'll figure it out.
All right. So we got the frame uncovered. And this is a very heavy duty frame. This is going to be really strong and sturdy. This is something you could set up out back and leave it for a while. It's very heavy duty. All right, so right now, Sarah and I are just walking it out so that way we can stretch out all of the accordion folding here. And we have some clicks on the corners. And we're going to pull the posts up to make sure that they are locked in. Now this is how it comes. Once it gets established, you can leave the roof on when you fold it up. I know some people like to take the roof off, so it is preference. You can choose to do whatever you like. This bag is great. Oh, this is going to be perfect. Okay.
These look like the sides.
Yep, I got a side here as well. This looks like the roof. They almost look like mats.
Yeah, I don't know.
But all right, let's get the roof on.
Around the post.
Okay, so we got the roof here, and we're just gonna open it up and get this thing covered. All right, we're gonna pause right here so we can get the cover on so you can see what it looks like when it's all set up. So we'll be right back.
So we did get the canopy on the top of the structure. However, we did have to collapse it down. It was very helpful to read the instructions first. So start with it, collapse, and then you can add your canopy on top and then pull it back out and click everything into place.
And you can see that I have here, it's just a clip here. And this clip is just gonna help make sure the top stays on, so you can either do it from the bottom all the way, but it's really tight, the canopy cover, I'm assuming because it's new. I do want to point out here, you can see the Velcro, which Sarah and I are going to utilize in just a second. But before we do that, we're going to lift the canopy up to its highest setting. So we're going to have to mess with all 6 poles. So just bear with us. I'm just putting my foot on the base. Yep. And we're going to slide up, and you can see sort of here, this is the button you're going to push to help disengage to drop the poles. Okay, so that's up 1. Now we're gonna go up 2. So we're just gonna push the button, lift it up. All right, so we're gonna go up to the 3rd. Yep, so there'll be 2 holes exposed. That way you can see the highest setting. Because honestly, you do wanna have your tent at the highest setting, regardless if you have tall people or short people, because that's gonna help with air circulation It's also gonna help keep the bugs up higher if they come in, if you don't have the screen porch covering on. It's gonna allow the bugs to come in and they're gonna wanna stay up higher. So this material is very heavy duty. So, ooh, you can see I just hung from that. I'm about 200 pounds. This is a strong, very strong canopy here. It's very tall. I love the fact that we have plenty of height here. And now now that it's above our reach, again, we should have thought about this. Now that it's above our reach, we're gonna go ahead and try attach another wall here for you. You can see what Sarah's doing. We already installed one of the end walls, both of the end walls actually. This one is not attached to the poles. This one down here, you can see Sarah is attaching to the poles. What's great about that is it secures your screened area in. You don't have to worry about it flying all over and getting in anybody's space. Remember those?
It utilizes a lot of Velcro so that you can get everything in place pretty easily.
And one more thing, we kept saying we didn't know what these were. These are sandbags. These open up, so you have weighted bags that you can fill with sand or anything else. So that way you can anchor your canopy down if you live in an environment where there's a lot of wind. It also comes with all the provided rope as well as stakes. And what's great about these being Velcro is just like that, the canopy wall is on. You can see this part here, we have additional Velcro. Sarah's down at the other end using the Velcro on the other side to connect the Velcro from this screen to the other screen, so that way you have a full 360-degree enclosure. And also, of course, there's going to be an area in the middle here that you can use for zipping, or you can just simply unvelcro to get in. So now I'm gonna grab the camera so you can see inside, and Sarah's gonna point out some of the awesome features of this canopy here.
Okay, so you can see that we have our heavy duty canopy here. It is coated and waterproof. Also, it'll protect you from the sun. You can see in the inside enclosures, we have the straps keeping everything nice and tight. It was very easy to put together. Probably my favorite thing is I'm always pinching myself. I know Carmen already showed you once, but these release buttons are really, really handy for when you're collapsing it or putting it up. It's gonna protect your fingers and your skin.
So, if you are in the market for a very large 10 by 20 heavy duty canopy that is waterproof and comes with removable screen walls, you gotta go check out our friends. They sent this over, it is fantastic. We cannot wait to have many parties to come and keep our friends in the shade and out of the bugs.
Thanks, COBIZI.